Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back.
I have a new task for you. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage. Before you begin, we must first discuss your advancement within the guild. In accordance with guild rules, you now qualify for the rank of journeyman. May you wear your rank well. The Council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task, leaving our ranks spread thin. There is a related book that needs to be recovered. It was recently loaned to Janice Hasseldor, the Count of Skingrad. I'd like you to retrieve it. I understand this may not seem the most important of tasks, but still, it needs doing, and you are one of the few available to do it. A note of caution. Skingrad is an unusual place. Be prepared for the unexpected. The city lies southwest of the Imperial City. The castle overlooks the city from a steep hill. You should have no trouble finding it. The Count is a reclusive man and sometimes difficult to see. Hopefully, your status as a representative of the guild will aid you. Speak with the castle steward when you arrive. You too. Hello. What do you need? Sad story. But at least we stopped him in time, thanks to you. I've heard that someone has it out for Tutius Sextius. But who'd want to hurt him? All appointments to see the Count must go through Mercator Hosidus. Goodbye. Greetings. Can I help you? Goodbye. How are you? Hello there. Yes, the Mages Guild, you say? Oh, the Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in granting you an audience at this time. Now that I've seen you myself, I can't say that I blame him. Nevertheless, I shall endeavor to change his mind on the subject. Return tomorrow. Perhaps he will see you then. Tidings, citizen.
I'm Hal Lears, Count Skingrad's steward. The Count does not accept unsolicited visitors, I'm afraid. I apologize for the inconvenience. You'll have to speak with Shamgro Yarug about that. He's the only one that can handle the deed. He turned up dead. I guess someone finally got tired of his crazy behavior. I'm afraid that's not my arena. You'll have to speak to Mercator about seeing the Count. Count Skingrad is a very private person. I handle all the county's public affairs and consult with the Count when necessary. Bye.
You there. I have an update for you. The Count has agreed to see you, but not here. He wishes to meet you south of the cursed mine outside of town. After 2 a.m. It would be wise of you to be on time. Follow the road west out of Skingrad through the high pasture. The mine entrance is north of the road. The Count will meet you just outside it.
What hole did you crawl?
Just in time, Mage. We've been waiting for you. I'm afraid I misled you. The Count won't be arriving. In fact, he doesn't even know you're here. We're not about to let the Guild interfere with our plans, for the Count or otherwise. So, you'll have to die. Don't worry. We'll put your body to good use, I assure you.
first!
Blood! Ah! Ah! Your blood!
Do your work! Ah!
You're outmatched, Elf! Let's get this over with. Jin and Valkyrie! This ends here!
Ha! You'll never take me down!
Will you fall down and bleed to death? Join my trophy thing. You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places? At least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer. Do you not recognize a necromancer when you see one? I suspected Mercator was involved in their cult, but was unwilling to move against him without knowing the identities of his allies. Count Janus Hassildor at your service. A thank you might be in order at this point. Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message. Is that so? Perhaps your council has not been entirely honest with you. Do you really believe they sent you here for a book? No, they sent you here to spy on me. They've heard the same rumors I have about the necromancer's cult. Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses. Yes, I see that now. I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For now. Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council.
Now, where's the other necromancer? Oh, there he is.
What is it, citizen? Have you been to Skingrad and seen Count Hassildor? Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it. Saved you, did he? Well, that's a good sign. I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way. The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given. For that reason, I was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize. Archmage Traven feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out. We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hassildor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information. As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established. It's not quite that simple. Hassildor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat. After all, He has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident. We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you. You have done your job admirably, and I thank you for it. Your services to the Guild have not gone unnoticed. As of this moment, you have gained the rank of Evoker. Along with your new rank, please take this amulet. May it help keep you safe in times of danger. Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately. Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Ayleid ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jirol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's Tower. He's a good man, but council matters have distracted him lately and he's been neglecting his other work. Speak with Irlav Jirol. He can give you the details you need. Irlav should be waiting for you. Hello, wizard.
What's new with you?
I heard that there was some goblins.
I'm Karanya, Master Wizard, and far too important to be talking to you. So go about your business, please. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Fraven took over the position of Archmage. Be seeing you.
Greetings, Magister. I trust you are serving the Guild well. Milona Umbranox, Ariana Valga, and Narina Carvain seem to rule their counties perfectly well without male assistance. Before the Arcane University was founded in the Second Era, Crystal Tower on Somerset Isle was the source of all magical learning. Since then, the Imperial City has been Tamriel's foremost magical research center. Be seeing you.
You're about Vatican, are you? It's a damn shame. I haven't been giving the project the attention it deserves. The last report I received from Cyrodiil indicated there was some sort of problem, a blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the council. Romanus says you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look into it for me, will you? You can find Cyrodiil at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key. You know, of course, the Imperial Palace is Ayleid. White Gold Tower, they called it back in the Middle Merethic, when the Aldmeri ruled Tamriel. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. She's the mage heading up the on-site research. She can tell you more about whatever it is that's impeding their progress. It's an Ayleid ruin southwest of Cheydinhall. We suspect that there are some interesting things inside, so a research project was established. Cyrodiil is there now, working on investigating the ruins. I eagerly await your return. Hello, Evoker. Hello, Wizard.
What's new? Greetings to you. If you want to buy a horse, go inside and talk to Tovas. Bye.
This is a restricted area, I'm afraid. Guild mages only. You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you. Erlav sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it. This place has been nothing but trouble as far as I'm concerned. Since we disposed of the creatures that had taken up residence here, it's been nothing but a fight to figure out how the place works. The pillar has had us stumped for more than a week now, not to mention the injuries it's caused. Blackwood isn't so bad once you get used to the flies, and being lost all the time, and the zombies and will-o'-the-wisps. That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful, though. It could be quite hazardous to your health. Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks. It's connected to the rest of the chamber. We know that much. We just don't know how it works. I've given up trying to figure it out. It's just beyond us. Why Dental stays down there, I have no idea. He's just asking to get killed. What a waste of my talents.
Be careful in here. Sent you in to try your hand at the thing, have they? I've had my fill of the place, that's for sure. And I've got the scars to prove it. Once we figured out the pillar reacted to spells, we tried out a few. I think I was only unconscious for an hour or so, but that was enough for me. I'm trying to help Cyrodiil as best I can, but I'm not going near the thing again. I don't know how much Cyrodiil told you. We know that it reacts to magic, but every time we've tried, the thing shocks whomever cast the spell. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet, but we stopped trying after the first few attempts. I can tell you, it really hurts. The only thing we haven't figured out is the markings. You see them on the walls? They must relate to the pillar, but I don't know how. If we had some sort of reference, something to compare them to, we might be able to decipher them, but we lack anything like that. Cyrodiil might have a book that would be useful, but she's been sulking over the way Erlov's been treating her. Perhaps you could ask her for it. I don't know what else to say. Until we have some sort of reference for understanding these symbols, we'll never figure this thing out. I don't know. Anything that might help explain these inscriptions in the ruins. They're like nothing we've seen to date. Farewell.
If there's anything about Vatican you need explained, let me know. I'll help if I can. I don't know why Dental is even trying. This is doomed to fail. But fine. If he wants it, he can have it. It's just one more thing I'll get blamed for in the end. What a waste of my talents.
What do you want? You're the one with the book. You tell me how it works. You got the book, eh? Good for you. I've given up trying to deal with her for now. I'll tell you what. I'll take the book, and then if you can read me the inscriptions, I'll see if I can find the translations for them. Now that I have the book, I can try and translate what's on the walls here. You just read the inscriptions, and let me know what they say. Okay, what do you need translated? Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? What can I do for you? Okay. According to this, it translates to from fire, life. Fire it is then. Anything else? Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? Be careful in here. What do you want? Okay. It means Magicka shines. Taken in context with the other inscription about Magicka darkening, perhaps there's an alternate translation. If we assume it means Magicka waxes, then a spell increasing Magicka might be what we need. Something that fortifies it, perhaps. Oh. It's kind of exciting, don't you? Yes? This is kind of exciting, don't you think? Go ahead, please. Mafre seems to translate to frost, so a spell with frost damage should work for it. Anything else? Okay. This is kind of exciting. Don't you think? Go ahead, please. Okay. It means Magicka darkens. Considering the other inscription, it could be translated to mean Magicka wanes, along with Magicka waxes. Perhaps a spell that damages Magicka is what you're looking for. Okay. Be careful. Well, would you look at that? Someone will need to see where this goes. I think you should go. You've done all the hard work, after all. If there are any discoveries to be made, you should be the one to make them. You deserve that much. Be careful and watch your step.
What do you want now? Have you found anything interesting in the ruins? You made it work. That's fantastic. Not only can I tell Erlaf we're back on track, but I can happily say we did it without his help. There must be something down there worth locking up. Would you mind taking a look as long as you're here? If I can send you back with something worthwhile, Erlaf may forget all about our delays. What a waste of my talents.
Be careful in here.
Now you may wonder, why am I summoning 2 skeletons? Well, that's because the first one spawned with a steel mace, and the second one spawned with silver mace. And only the silver weapons can damage ghosts, or any other enchanted weapons. Man, these skeletons are dead. Because my skeleton has the higher ground.
Be careful in here. Yes?
Bye.
What's that you have there? That looks important, whatever it is. I think you've really found something. You'd best get that to Erlov back at the Imperial City as soon as possible. He'll want the mages there to examine it more closely. Those who live by the commands of the Nine receive blessings of strength when they visit way shrines of Tiber's Septum. What a waste of my talents.
Be careful in here. Speak.
What
Hello,
is it?
Evoker. There's been trouble with smugglers and Khajiit bandits in the Transnibbon, but Marius Caro is taking steps to deal with the problem.
Good to know. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle. What's this? Some sort of alien artifact? Well, well, Romanus was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. Good work getting that straightened out. I'm glad someone finally came along that was able to make progress with it.
The Altmer have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
And we will
Goodbye.
continue this
Good day.
in the next episode, so if you liked this one, give it a like, dislike if you think it sucked, and see you next time. Thank you.